Let's tap into your legacy under this full moon in Capricorn. Hello beautiful souls, my name is Heather. Welcome to Tap Into Your Magic. If we've met before, amazing, welcome back. If not, welcome to the fam, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos and content like this. We're nearly on 900 subscribers, which is fantastic, so thank you everybody who has been here maybe from the beginning or you're just joining in now. In these videos I like to give a explanation of some of the themes of the full moon in Capricorn, and then we move to an EFT tapping. So it's up to you whether you want to watch the whole video or whether you just want the information part or the tapping part. You go ahead and do what you need to do. Full moons are a time for us to release and let go. It's when everything that we have been feeling is brought to the surface. All of our emotions, all of the things that we've been hiding away from. We have to face the music, so to speak, but it's not all doom and gloom. Full moons as well, you know, the perfect time to purge, let go, release, but also whatever you've been doing over the last moon cycle or the last 6 months, you'll start to see the manifestation start to happen. You'll be reaping the rewards, the fruits of your labor. So expect over the next week some blessings, and of course it's in the sign of Capricorn, which I just think is the ultimate sign, all about success and fortune, and all that hard work is finally paying off. The first theme of this Capricorn full moon is related to the sign itself. Capricorn is an earth sign, it's a cardinal sign, and all the cardinal signs are when the seasons change. So we've just come into summer here in the northern hemisphere, I think that's right, and the southern is the other way around. So the seasons are changing, and when we have a month with 2 cardinal signs, so of course we're in Cancer season, but this is the Capricorn full moon, we'll start to see that things are moving forward. And that is the first theme of this full moon, really. Have you been doing the hard work? Because Capricorns are about putting in the effort. Sometimes we think that manifesting is just hoping and wishing, and it's not. When you have an intention, you set an intention, you do have to take the action to make it happen in the material realm, in the earthly realm, Capricorn, earth sign. So this is a great time on this full moon to check in with yourself and be honest and ask yourself, have you been putting in the hard work towards where it is you want to go? But it also could be a time for you to realize the reason you haven't been putting in the hard work is because of limiting beliefs, of fears, of anxiety, which makes it the perfect full moon to let those go. Something that I love to do personally is to write down all the things I'm letting go of, all the limiting beliefs, the negative energy, and burn that paper. But if you have been putting in the hard work, then this full moon is good news, because especially if you've been feeling frustrated, you feel like you're putting all this time and effort in and nothing's happening, then this is the full moon where you'll start to see those results. You'll start to reap the rewards, the fruit of your labor. I always find that, especially during summer, especially during this cardinal time, for me especially, I always find there's so much more things happening. All the things I've been planning for 6 months are finally happening because I've been watering those seeds. So if you have been feeling like me, a bit like, oh come on, when is the next big thing gonna happen? Just put your faith into this full moon. You just never know what's around the corner. The second theme of this full moon is to stay committed and consistent with your dreams and your purpose in this world. Capricorn rules the 10th house, which is to do with career, reputation, legacy, purpose, all those big things in life that we tend to not think about a lot because we're all so busy doing the day-to-day stuff that we don't see the bigger picture. Now Capricorn is about climbing to the top of the mountain to see the view, but it's about that journey. And so under this full moon, it's a great time to recommit and to stay consistent with those things that you have set for yourself. So perhaps you have this big dream, this big goal, something you want to birth and create into this world from your purpose, but maybe you haven't actually been staying consistent, or you did a little bit here and there, but you didn't set a deadline. So if right now you're listening to this, you're like, oh my gosh, on my vision board, I have put on there that I wanted to write a book, and then I did a little bit during January and I've completely forgot. Well, hey, just pause the video, make a note of that, because sometimes we just forget what we want, we forget what our vision boards are all about, or at least in our mind. That's why I also think it's super important to have a vision board, okay? Because at least you have something to look at to remind yourself who you want to become, what it is that you want to do, what is your purpose, what's the legacy you want to leave behind. And that leads into the third theme of this full moon, legacy. And that might be something really big. Perhaps you've not really thought about that, or you think it's something that you will address later on in life. But it's really important to ask yourself this question. This is a great journal prompt that you can use under this full moon. When I die, what is the legacy I want to leave behind? And that might sound really dark and deep and scary, and maybe cause a lot of anxiety just thinking about that. And we will tap on that, so don't worry, we'll clear that anxiety up. But this is a perfect time on this full moon to really get clear on your legacy. If you're not even sure what that means, it doesn't mean that you have to be, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Beyonce. Your legacy is just something that you leave behind to make, leave the world a better place when you leave. I think that makes sense, yeah. So it could be that you want to be known for your kind deeds, or perhaps your artwork, or whatever it is that you love to do. And if you're not sure what that is, your purpose, and it's really confusing for you, just go back to when you were 7 years old and what you love to do. That usually reveals to you what your purpose is. And for me, I loved to, have the camera and talk into the camera and present and do performing. And that is what I do now, because that is what I love to do. And I had so many obstacles to realize that was my dream, but I'm very grateful that I have committed to that. I'm staying consistent with that. Perhaps it's my Capricorn rising that allows me to keep going even when times get tough. And so I just want to remind you as well, if you have a dream, you have something really big that you want to achieve, and you're hearing all these like negative voices inside or outside of you, I just want to let you know and validate that you can do this. Even if there's obstacles, that's what Capricorn teaches us. It's hard to climb up the mountain. It's not easy, but you can get there. Just take one step at a time. And before we start with the tapping, I would just like to let you know as well that I do have a EFT Tapping and Moon Manifesting course on Udemy. You can find that below, maybe check it out, because I just don't know who might need that course right now. I don't always like to harp on about it, but I always think it's better to say it than not say it, especially if you're here. So if you do want to check it out, it is a great course. It's 4 weeks. It follows a whole moon cycle with 8 tapping videos and lots of other goodies. And it's my little baby, so why not check it out? Now it is time to tap, and we're tapping on the theme, I commit to my purpose. And if that is scaring you right now because you don't know what your purpose is, do not switch off, because it might just come to you during this tapping. Who knows? Or at least you're gonna feel at the end of this tapping, you feel more clear on what you want and who you are and where you need to put your time and energy toward. Okay, let's get tapping on the karate chop point and just repeat after me out loud. Ooh. Even though the word purpose might seem really big and scary right now, what is my purpose? And thinking of that gives me a little bit of anxiety. And also thinking about my legacy. What do I want to leave behind when I'm gone? How do I want to change the world in my own way? Because I know I've got big dreams. But perhaps they seem so far away. Or they seem like they'll take years to accomplish. But I know I also have a bit of Capricorn energy in me to commit to this dream, no matter what the obstacles are. And I'm clearing away any limiting beliefs about why I can't have what I want. That my legacy won't be great because I'm not Beyonce or Arnold Schwarzenegger. I know that I'm here for a reason on this planet. I make a difference in my own way. And so as I clear away these doubts and fears, I remember who I am. I remember what I love and what I'm here to do. And I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And I am ready to commit to my purpose. And take a deep breath in and exhale. If you're feeling any tingles, any emotions, just allow yourself to feel into that, okay, before we move on to the full tapping. Oh, my nose always gets super itchy. Anyone else? Let's get tapping at the eyebrow point and repeat after me. Let's go again, really feeling confident and capable. Under this full moon in Capricorn, I remind myself of who I am, what I stand for, my values, and what I want to create in this world. If I have a dream, I know that was meant for me. The universe would not have planted that seed in my mind if it didn't know I could do it. That vision that I hold close to me, the one that makes me feel so excited, but also nervous and terrified, is for me. That is part of my purpose on this planet. And it doesn't matter if other people think it's silly or weird, or if I've never seen it done before, or if other people have done it before. I know that I have my own unique way of doing it. And so I am committing to this dream. I am confident and capable. So why have I been holding myself back? Why have I been doubting the magic? I let those fears and worries go. They are vanishing under this full moon. And I also make sure that I put in the time and effort and energy towards this dream. And remember, it is a journey. I am metaphorically climbing up this mountain. But also remember to stop and witness the beautiful view. And to never look back. Only to see how far I've come. And if the word legacy and purpose are feeling really big for me right now, I change the label. I just think about the small difference that I can make on this planet through what I already love to do. Whether it's something to do with the arts, and singing and dancing and writing, or whether it's something I make with my hands. That comes from my heart. And I could spend hours and hours doing that. My legacy is part of something that already brings me joy. So, just like a Capricorn, if I've been taking life a little too seriously, I remind myself that life is a playground. And I get to have fun. And also that anything is possible. And I'm choosing to believe that now. As I move forward with my dreams and my goals, taking one small step day by day, and making my dreams a reality. And take a deep breath in and exhale. Let it go. I hope you're feeling a bit more energized or certain and confident in yourself and these dreams and this purpose and legacy that you want to leave behind. As I mentioned before, it will probably be a great idea after this video, now you've done that tapping, to journal on that. When I die, what's the legacy that I want to leave behind? And think about how you can change the world in your own small way. Thank you so much for tapping along for this full moon in Capricorn. I really hope that this tapping helped you, and I hope to tap with you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. I have lots of EFT videos and yoga videos as well to help your mind, body, spirit, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.